12 signs your wife might be about to leave you. Is she preparing to walk away? Have you been feeling a shift in your relationship with your wife? You might find yourself wondering whether she's still as invested as she once was, or if something is brewing behind the scenes. The unsettling feeling that she could be preparing to leave is something many men experience, but don't always know how to address. Recognizing the subtle signs early can help you address the situation before it's too late. Here are 12 signs that may indicate your wife could be preparing to leave you. 1. She doesn't ask to spend time together anymore. In the early days of your relationship, she was always looking for ways to spend quality time with you. Whether it was watching a movie together, going out for a walk, or simply sharing a quiet evening at home, she was invested in keeping the bond strong. But recently, you've noticed that she no longer asks about your plans or whether you'd like to spend time together. She doesn't show any concern for your availability, and it feels as if she has emotionally withdrawn from you. 2. There is no intimacy between you anymore. Physical affection and intimacy are the glue that holds many marriages together. If you're not only lacking sexual intimacy but also the small gestures of affection like hugs, kisses, or even holding hands, this could be a red flag. Maybe she's started sleeping in a different room, or there's no longer that warmth when she reaches out for you. A lack of intimacy, whether physical or emotional, can be a strong indicator that she's pulling away from the relationship. 3. She's been decluttering. If your wife has recently started organizing the house with an intensity you've never seen before, it may not be just about tidying up. You might notice her sorting through her personal items, packing up valuables, or even getting rid of items she once cherished. While she might claim it's just to simplify her life or create a more peaceful environment, it could actually be a sign that she's mentally preparing for a separation, slowly setting aside the things she plans to take with her. 4. Unexplained expenses are accruing. Another sign that she may be planning to leave involves your joint finances. You may have noticed unexplained purchases or a reduction in the available funds in your shared bank account. She might be secretly saving money in a separate account or spending on things that don't make sense to you. These small financial shifts could indicate that she's preparing for a life outside of the marriage. 5. She doesn't ask how you or your family members are doing. In a healthy marriage, there's a sense of partnership and mutual care. Your wife used to ask how you were feeling, if you needed anything, and about the well-being of your family members. If she no longer shows any concern for you, your family, or even your shared household, this lack of empathy could signal emotional detachment. She may no longer see the connection between you as vital to her life. 6. She doesn't remind you of important things. Remember the days when she would remind you of important dates like birthdays, anniversaries, doctor's appointments, or family events. If you've noticed that she stopped doing this, it could be a sign that she no longer feels the need to keep the relationship on track. She might even stop reminding you about things that are important for your shared life, and the weight of those responsibilities could begin to fall solely on your shoulders. 7. She doesn't ask for your help anymore. Perhaps you've gotten used to your wife asking for help with housework, organizing, or handling daily chores. It might have even annoyed you at times, but now, there's complete silence. She might do everything on her own or simply let things pile up. This absence of requests for help could mean she's emotionally distancing herself and no longer sees you as a partner in the day-to-day responsibilities of your shared life. 8. Unexplained absences or disruptions to her routine. Has your wife started showing up late from regular activities or suddenly has an unusual number of appointments? She might come home an hour late from yoga without a reasonable explanation, or perhaps her usual routine has been disrupted. These unexplained absences could be a sign that she's meeting with someone else, whether that's a divorce lawyer, a new lover, or someone helping her plan her exit from the marriage. 9. She's developing new interests and pursuits. Change can be a healthy part of personal growth, but if your wife has suddenly taken on entirely new interests that she never had before, it could signal that she's trying to reinvent herself. This could include a new wardrobe, different hobbies, or an entirely new lifestyle. In some cases, this drastic change could be a sign that she's met someone else and is adapting to fit into that new dynamic. 10. She's spending more time with her friends and family. When a woman feels disconnected from her partner, she may turn to her friends and family for emotional support. If your wife is increasingly spending time with her friends and family, rather than at home with you, it could be a sign that she's seeking comfort and validation from others. She might be leaning on them for strength during a difficult time, possibly in preparation for leaving. 11. She doesn't discuss future plans and cancels current ones. One of the most troubling signs that your wife might be planning to leave is her lack of interest in discussing the future. If she has always been enthusiastic about plans for vacations, renovations, or family gatherings, and suddenly shows no interest in any of these discussions, it could indicate that she's no longer invested in a future with you. If she starts canceling travel plans or avoiding future commitments, this lack of investment may signal that she's emotionally checked out. 12. She doesn't argue with you anymore. It's often said that a relationship without conflict can be a sign of a relationship that's on the decline. If your wife has stopped arguing with you altogether, it could mean she's given up trying. She may no longer care about resolving issues, expressing her feelings, or fighting for the relationship. The absence of conflict, especially if you've had passionate discussions in the past, could be the final sign that she's emotionally disengaged and preparing to leave. Conclusion. While no one wants to believe that their spouse might be preparing to leave, recognizing these signs early can allow you to address the issues before it's too late. If you're noticing several of these behaviors in your wife, it's important to have an honest conversation about the state of your marriage. Sometimes, the best way to heal a relationship is through open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to work together. However, if these signs continue to unfold, it might be time to start considering what life would look like without her. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.